Welcome back to my beautiful Goan life. Today I'm going to have a short video with you all regarding repotting of plants. And as you know, as you keep expanding your garden, you tend to shop for new plants, you tend to buy new varieties, and as you expand it, there are many mistakes that you do while repotting and while you're transferring, say, a plant bought from the nursery to a pot. Okay, he is Spotty. Okay, Spotty, say hi to them. Say hi. Okay, and as we move ahead with this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, share the video. Do give me comments in case you feel that I should improve upon something, because I'm just starting out. And please subscribe and give a thumbs up to the same. Okay, so let's start. What I was saying is, see, these are those plants that I had bought. This is a very old plant of mine. This is angel wing begonia, and this plant gives lovely red color blooms. They are like lovely flowers, and it just mesmerizes the mind. But then after a long time, you can say nearly about 8 months, I'm not getting a single flower from this. So I was wondering what has happened to this plant. It looks very healthy. It is growing at a good speed, but then I was not getting any flowers. So I had noticed this thing. If I have to show you here, there is this plastic cap kind of a thing over here. Okay, and this plastic cap is what I saw, and I think that is the only reason for this plant for not giving me flowers. Likewise, this is another one. It was doing very good for me. It is called as tiger caladium. If you look at it, it's like a lovely caladium but a different style, tiger caladium. And it has a cap again here. So this is been planted from the plastic bag found at the nursery to the pot without me removing this cap. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to repot them. We're going to cut off, we are going to open the entire thing and repot this plants. Okay, so let's get started. So let's start. I just want to because the mud is going to fall all over, I'm just going to start with removing this thing. Yes, see, this is the whole chunk of it that I have removed. It has not gone deep in, and it has a restricted kind of a setup for it. That's the reason it's not growing well and not giving me flowers. So I'm going to do the repotting all over again, but this is the idea that I want to show you why it is not been doing. Likewise, this pot, I have to get my hands dirty, of course, and oh god, I have to get rid of this whole thing. And since I keep it out, I do not keep it indoors, it is completely wet. Wet, and it has become sticky. So I'm just going to pull this out and show it to you. Okay, so I have got it out from the pot, and this is how it looks. So I'll just remove this off. And here is the thing. If you look at it, the roots have moved out from that casing kind, plastic casing kind of a thing, and it has spoiled the root structure as well for the plant, because the roots have come from the holes to that small plastic container wherein they grow it in the nursery in a small thing, and then they transfer it into the plastic bag. So this is how it is looking. If I have to wash it off and show it to you, it would be like this. Roots are coming from the holes to this small growth pot, I guess, which they use at the nursery. Okay, so I have got rid of the mud from my hands, and here with the scissors I'm just going to cut it out really carefully, because I do not want to disturb the root structure that is there. Also, I do not want to harm the growth or the stems that are coming out from here. So I'm going to carefully cut it out with the scissor here. Okay, and pull open. See. Okay. This is the biggest mistakes we do, I think so. As for me, I'm so excited about the plant. I want to like give it the maximum care maybe and give the best soil to it. And in the process, I completely forget about getting rid of this plastic, which hampers or restricts its growth. So here I have taken off the plastic. Yes, I have lost a root in this process, but the plant will survive because it's already used to the environment, and it has a root, a growth here. So this is how it is, just with the root. Of course, this has a small bulb because it's a caladium. It's a Thai caladium called as tiger caladium. I only have to repot this now. So likewise, I'll also show you the other begonia plant that I have, which also has this kind of a casing. So if you see this, if I get rid of this, this stamp here has moved out of that small hole of this growth pot here. So let's get rid of that as well, but then I have to be really careful, otherwise I may lose on the stem of the begonia. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll just put that here. Okay, yes. Fine. So this is what it was inside for the last 8 months, and this is the plant. So it has, I was worried because I thought it's not getting a kind of a manure or things that way, but then this is the basic reason for why it was not growing and giving me blooms. Okay, so let's quickly repot the plant. What I've done is I've just added some coco peat in this same mud which I'm recycling, and I've also added vermicompost to the same. So I have mixed it up and I'm going to repot this. Gives me flowers. I'm going to definitely show it to you about it doing well, and for bringing that smile on my face when I see the blooms of this plant. It's called as an angel wing begonia because of the shape of its leaves. Okay, so let's spot this. I lost out on this leaf because of the plastic in which it was already planted. Okay, thank you so much for watching this short video on repotting of plants after you get them from the nursery. Kindly subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up. Also press a bell icon for new videos. Also, I want to tell you, in case you want to give me some feedback, some comments, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and kindly wait for my next